Howdy folks, we're starting out in the garage looking at Frog's Cateye 6x6 because we're going to fit it out and use it for a job. So let's quickly run through customization. Gonna go most powerful motor. Nothing to change there and there. You've got a selection of tires. 47-inch bogger, those are 50-inch pit bulls, trail grapplers. I personally like the boggers. And then we're up to frame add-ons. You can put a plow on it if you wanted to for some reason. The plow carries tremendous repair points and spare wheels. Put a spring base antenna on it. Other than that, that's about it. Now the bumper has the same repair points that the plow. You don't have to carry the plow. I personally like the color it is. Put the hula girl. And there's no exterior. That's good. Then we can get out of here and do the job. Oh yeah, the Ural is sitting here. I need that. I need the Ural for this job too. So I might actually just take them both over at the same time. Oh, before I do that, I wanted to experiment with something. I know this thing can carry a trailer. A gooseneck. You can see the ball on the deck. I know it could pull all kinds of medium trailers and light trailers, but I'm looking for the one that's specifically made for this thing. There it is. The lifted gooseneck. It's a 4-spot. Oh, you could You could do a day's work with that thing. A 4-spot on a truck that gets around this quick. Alright. For now. Let's get both of these over to the New Horizons job. I put together that Kraz with the 8-spot. You see it's got a crane on it. I found a workaround for not being able to get a crane. And then I pulled it out and parked it the wrong way to go get metal. I didn't even realize it until I was driving past it with this thing. That like, hey, the metal is the other direction. I think this is the gulch or dry wash or whatever you want to call it that I have to go up. Nope, it's not yet. It's further on still. I tried doing a Subnautica video last night. Recorded 38 minutes worth. Then shut it off and then pulled up the video to preview it before I put it up on YouTube. And it was so zoomed in, you could only see about 1/4 of the screen. On my monitor it was perfect. But obviously the settings for SnowRunner don't work on Subnautica. You see 2 spare vehicle spare parts just sitting loose on the ground, and then the New Horizons job is on a scout trailer. That's because I tried this job once before with the M134. I came down that hill pulling the scout trailer with the M134, and the M134 and the scout trailer made it to the bottom of the hill just fine, but there wasn't any more spare parts on the trailer. I think let me take a closer look. Yeah, I can go up here, make my first turn for this stuff, and then go past it to the next one for that thing. And I have to be very careful about pulling that little scout trailer out of here. I'm actually going to keep this Ural 43202, I believe it is. I'm going to keep it handy in case I need the crane. Okay. Might need to drive the Ural up here by itself at this point. And there's a ton of flex on that suspension. This is where the Ural will turn. Let me hop back there and get it. It's too far away to just switch to, so oh, no wonder the Ural wasn't helping any. Wasn't in all-wheel drive. Looks like we could stand to use some diff lock and some low plus. Actually, haven't never done a job with the Ural before. I've had it for 3 or 4 weeks. I bought it to check it out because a subscriber said that it was a good truck. And then I got distracted with other new trucks. And it just sat in storage. Let's see. If I back up, if I put it in automatic so I can back up. And then I go around this side. But for some reason it won't take the corner. Whoa there, doggy. I was trying to back off of that before this happened. Yeah, that's gonna work real great. I can't even X out of it. See, they're right there now. This is what I was shooting for. I just didn't want to go up over the rock. I wanted to point the nose towards the crates. Now I can't use the mouse or something. What the fuck? can use this one. I couldn't use that winch point. Really don't want to go off of this tree because it's going to fall over on top of me when I want this area clear to pick up the crates. But everything else I hook to just fucks up. I might have to bring the... Now I can't use that witch point, or that one, or that one, or that one. Okay. Holy shit. Which one is my truck? That's apparently a bush or something. If I was on the truck, it would be coming over. This is very frustrating. I don't want to burn 10 gigabytes on rolling the frickin' truck back over. I'm gonna pause this for a minute. Okay, I got a wedge point that's on the truck. Let me do Alt Tab and make sure this is actually running. Yeah, looks like it is. There's nothing on my screen to say if it is or not. God, I hate how the trees block your view. Of course, trees would ordinarily block your view, but that's not the point. Usually you can see between the branches or something. This just wipes out the whole screen. Boy, this thing don't have much of a reach, does it? I gotta do something. I gotta get out of functions, go to settings, controls. Like a dumbass, I increased my mouse sensitivity way too much. I need to be able to click on the end of the boom and then get up over the top of it so I can see what I'm doing. And if the mouse is just swinging all over wildly, that's kind of hard to do. First time loading this truck. It's got a really high sideboards on it. And I'm on a hill. No, that's all I'm going to get out of it. Just have to put one on top of the other. I forgot to look at what time it was I started this. Boy, this crane is not the greatest. But it's getting the job done. Don't fall out. Gonna be one of those days. Maybe I should just say this is all you're getting. Pick up my toys and go home. It won't raise it up any higher than that without pulling it in. Okay, we got one in square in the back. It can't slide down because it's against the boards. This one I won't be able to pick up until I pull in. Come on. Let's try to get you up here. This is ridiculous that's taking this long. I bet I've got half an hour into getting the two vehicles over here and getting this shit in the truck. All right, back cargo, restore crane, close functions, and try to back out of here. Tree behind me that's being a pain in the ass. Of course, when aren't the trees a pain in the ass? All right. Outstanding. I'm gonna leave this right here. Shut the engine off, put the brake on, and go get the other trailer. God, you should see my list of the things I envisioned getting done in this hour. I figured this would be 15 minutes tops. Let's see, I have to go back the way I came in. You guys have never seen the Cateye before, I don't think. So, I wanted to start out from customization. Otherwise, I would have had the equipment sitting up here waiting to do the job before I started the recording. I might have even had the spare parts loaded. Just be ready to hit record and haul ass. Can't back up with the controller. Gotta go to keyboard. There we go. Stop. Ooh, looks like the trailer rolled to just the right place. It's hitting all sorts of buttons when my frickin' mouse ain't working right. Alright, this is hooked up. Now, the other truck over there doesn't matter until I go to the other map. That vehicle is part of getting ready for a future video on the other map. This vehicle is the job I'm getting paid for. So that Ural, I don't care if it sits there for the rest of the episode. You know, I see lanes going off across country like that, and I always wonder, where the fuck does that go, you know? Looks like it comes up through the trees here, comes down behind this place. Could be a little bit of a shortcut, or could shove the broom handle where it doesn't belong. So here's another one right next to it. That looked like a pretty wicked hill to come down behind that factory, or whatever the hell it was. Excuse me, any unknown structure is a factory. Or a house. It's 10 after 9 at night, and I started playing with the file system and getting OBS to work right again after trying to use it for Subnautica, and whole bunch of bullshit. I've been sitting here in front of the computer since about 10 o'clock this morning. Except for, I was gonna say except for a lunch break. But I didn't take a lunch break. I pulled out the tub of pudding, ate 3 or 4 spoonfuls, and I was full. So I put it back and sat down at the computer again. And now it's shit 3 hours past supper time. But I wasn't gonna, I mean, yesterday was a frickin' disaster. Yesterday was another day that I sat here downloading mods for Subnautica. Well, first I figured out that the gameplay that I had saved or started and should have saved from the night before wasn't there anymore. I could spawn into the game, but all I was doing was swimming in the ocean with no life pod and no tools. So I've been playing the beta, or they also call it the experimental version of that game, ever since it was released. And when it got really crazy with all the story changes and stuff, I decided to just take a break from it. Yeah, that's my turn right here. So I haven't played it for about 6 months. On the stable mode, you're not as far ahead in the storyline than experimental, but you can use all the mods and stuff. So I switched it over, since my save game was trash anyways. I switched it over to the stable version, which meant re-downloading the whole game and starting a new save. Stage completed. Now I gotta repair the con. I don't know if I've got enough points. So last night, well, I worked on this most of the day between downloading mods and everything, re-downloading the game. Now my mouse isn't gonna work. Do it on the keyboard. Con loaf all. Okay. Escape. Let's see if my mouse works this time. Refuel. All right. Close. I suppose I don't have to do it right this second, but I want to run that 6x6 down here and hook it up to that generator. So it's got a tow unit and a fuel source. you have to have a vehicle hooked up to it in order to turn it on. And the next job oh, it's not even in that shit, it's over here. Railway bridge right there. You have to get across railway bridge in order to use this gateway to Greenwoods River. And I thought while I was out here running around, I would get 8 lumber from the sawmill for that bridge. That might have to be the next video. Because I honestly have no idea how long I've been recording. You know what I can find out? I don't think you guys can see OBS when I'm looking at it. But I've been recording for 42 minutes. Oh, it's gonna be 10 gigabyte already. Because the only thing you guys see is game capture. I'm just taking a trail. I don't know where it goes. But I'm hoping it goes down the hill toward that railway yard. So far it's working out okay. Hey, railroad tracks. Railroad tracks should take me in there. Yeah, that metal frame, it'd be nice if I had the Kraz over here, but I do not. Or even if I had the 4-spot behind that thing. But again, I do not. Air raid. Everybody run for cover. I'm going to run over here instead of trying to stay on those tracks. So that's cement. I can't bust through that. Oh, wait. There's a little fence. It is fence. When you get closer to it, you can see it's fence. Oh, I guess that's the end of the air raid. I wish the tongue was straight out. Maybe I'll winch it over to me. No, I'm too close to winch it over to me. Maybe not. Maybe I can just attach. I moved it a little. All right. Now we can turn on generator. Check that shit out. And with the generator running, then you can use the other spot over there to craft material. You don't need to bring things in and exchange it for something else. Just the generator running means you can use the craft store or warehouse. Alright, well, I wanted to do the 2 bridges in this one. Didn't work out that way. I'm coming up on an hour and it's getting dark. And I made it to the generator. And we have another air raids. Alright, I'm going to turn this generator off for now. I don't even have a vehicle down here to... well, I suppose I could drive the truck over there and see what it puts out, but actually I can just do this. Simply by running the generator, you can make fuel, small pipe, medium pipe, large pipe, and cargo containers in infinite numbers. No limit. The railway station has 6 fuel, 4 consumables, 4 cargo containers, infinite concrete blocks, and infinite concrete slabs. So I'll be over here later for a couple of concrete slabs. So I don't need the crafting place right now. My metal, I can get... was it metal? Yes, if you click on that. Oh, there's 2 concrete slabs right here. So I don't have to go... I don't have to detour all the way over to the rail yard. I can come straight in here and go right down. Wiggle my way around to this side of the railway bridge. And once I'm able to cross the railway bridge, then the sawmill is right here to get 8 wooden planks for that bridge. And that's what I wanted to get done today. I figured this New Horizons thing would be just like a thumbnail compared to the rest of the shit. But then that's all I end up getting done because the frickin' truck dips over and... Okay. Well, thanks for watching. And we'll get some more stuff done in the next one. See you then.